back, YouTube. It's me again. I was thinking of a video idea. I was like, why not do my screen time into reading time? Because I love to read and I haven't read in forever. But as I was looking at my screen time, it's bad. It's really bad. My average, hold on, I have it. So it's my iPad and my phone. Which, it makes sense, but it's bad. So my last week average was 9 hours and 43 minutes. So today is Sunday. So I need to get off my phone and read for 7 hours and 53 minutes. Now there's a problem with that. It's already noon. I have plans today. You look so grumpy. I'll show you my cat, hold on. You look so grumpy.
Charles, bro, you knocked your guard off.
We see the problem. I'm still gonna try to do it. I think getting off my phone in general is good, but I've been on TikTok. I was on Gardenscapes for 3 hours last night. That's crazy. But yes, okay. Let the timer start now, I guess. I'm sure the first book, I guess. This is the first book I am reading. The Midnight Game. Will I need to pick up another book today? 7 hours, 8 hours basically. But okay, let's get to reading. So I read for like 30 minutes. I got about 35 pages in. And we're gonna be out and about. So hopefully I can finish this in today. I have 7 hours and 20 minutes left. So I'm currently at Mission Adventures, like I said I would be. And the lines are kind of long. So I've been reading in the lines. Still have 6.5 hours left, so we'll see what happens. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. So yesterday I read for my 7 hours and like 53 minutes. I finished 2 books and I started a 3rd one. Today is worse. Who knew it could be this bad? So as I'm looking at my statistics, last Monday I was on my phone for 11 hours and 8 minutes. So like I said, who knew it could be that bad? I even woke up a little early today. I woke up at 10 o'clock. No, I woke up at 9:30. It's 10:07. But I didn't know it was gonna be 11 hours again. I was hoping for 7 again. So this is a book we're gonna start reading. So I'm about 45 minutes into this reading thing and my phone's about to die. So I'm gonna charge my phone. Won't record nothing because I record on my phone. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna probably start listening to the book and edit my YouTube video because that needs to be done with. I don't want to edit this video. I'm thinking of it and it's gonna suck. Anyway, so I've been listening / reading for 2 hours. I just finished my thumbnail for my Cedar Point video. Yeah, 9 more hours to go. How fun. I'm gonna pick up the book actually. I figured out you can't edit and listen to the book at the same time. I should have known that, but it wasn't clocking. Anyway, let's start it again. So I finished the book. A ride. That's how I explained it. And I went for a ride. I have 6 hours and 36 minutes and 34 seconds left. This is my next book. I need something different. I need a romance. Why, the Swamp Story did have a little romance. It wasn't enough. Good things about this book. And then it also had a pretty spine. So at the rate of how I'm reading books, I do like holding a book again. It's been a while. I do feel I'm gonna have to stop at Barnes & Noble for more books. I have this one and then one more downstairs, I believe, that I haven't read. And obviously I'm gonna fly through this one today, I think. I have 6 hours left and it's about 400 pages. That's a big book. Oh yeah, If not, I cannot find my Kindle for the life of me. I'm so upset about it. No idea where it is. I need to find it. But if not, I have the Kindle app on my iPad. But it's like to reduce screen time. If I read on my iPad, it's going to what? Increase the... So we're heading to Walmart, so I'll put a pause on my timer. But I'm about to play it because we're about to listen to a book. I'm about to make him. I have 4 hours and 51 minutes left. So we're back home and I don't want to read anywhere. I feel like I've read enough today, but I'm going to keep powering through. I have 4 hours and 47 minutes left. I think this is just preparing me for like a 24-hour readathon, which is not bad. At least I get to sleep in between. I'm on chapter 11, so I'm about 80 pages into this book. And I can feel a cheating. Her friend's gonna cheat. And I can feel it. And if she doesn't, I will be shocked. But I just hate books and movies that always have to involve cheating. Like, why? Can we not? I'm getting tired of just reading about how someone gets cheated on. I'm not really into the book right now. I don't want to stop because I started it and I wasted my money on it. Actually, let's not say that. I spent my money on it. So I have 3.5 hours left. I'm bored. This is how far I got. So it's currently 9 o'clock. I have an hour and 50 minutes left. I'm over it. I'm tired. The book is dragging on, in my opinion. I don't know. Long story short, let's hope I get through this challenge.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently Tuesday and I'm exhausted. I did not finish last night. I had like 30 minutes left and I fell asleep. The book wasn't that good. I didn't finish it. Today's reading, I think, is like 9 hours and 54 minutes. Might start a little early and put some headphones on, listen to my Bible, and get that started. I think I'm liking Charlie again. Charlie's whole mission of this thing was to make, what's his face, Scott uncomfortable and leave. But now he was just saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with liking Scott. Thank you. Thank you. In the book, they talk about Descendants, right? He brought up my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs in the whole franchise. It's Descendants 3, Do What You Gotta Do, with Mel and her dad. One of the best songs. I might start liking this book, guys. The third act conflict. I think I have it down.
Wrong answer, forehead.
I knew her bestie was gonna do that. How ugly. How real ugly. What chapter am I on? What a birthday. That was chapter 48. Best chapter ever. So I just finished that book. I gave it a 2. Anyway, this is the next book I'm reading, White Lark. I have 7 hours left. It's gonna be a long 7 hours. So I am reading The Curses and Powers. Must eat human hearts to survive and kill anyone they must fall in love with. That's crazy. So I'm on chapter 6, page 44, and I have 6 hours left. It's been about an hour. It's boring right now. I know it's gonna pick up and everything. I'm reading in the dark. I only have my TV on for light. So it's a month, right? And you're probably thinking, oh, she forgot to record the rest. No, I recorded the rest. I just need to warn you. The audio in the next few clips is trash. I was wearing my headphones and it was picking up on that and it was so bad. And then I keep forgetting to turn the fan off every time I'm in here. When I tell you the fan has ruined so many clips because it was so loud. And who am I to pay CapCut Extreme Pro to get that away? I'm not paying $20 a month. Never. But yeah, I beg of you, bear with me for this audio. So as we can see, I'm in the darkness. I don't know why. I just am. So I'm editing a YouTube video, my one that's coming out tomorrow, and listening to the book. And I was like, Jaylee, can't listen to the book, edit, and record. So I'm gonna listen on my husband's phone. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, the plan did not work. So I will be listening on my phone and editing this video. I'll talk to you when I'm done. So by the sound of it, I'm going to take a shower. And then I'm gonna listen to the book as I shower. I have 4.5 hours left. Too many. Today's challenge, I have 3.5 hours left. I'm almost done with this book. I'm little less than halfway. I'm on like page 180 out of 400 and something. Out of 409. Looks alright. It's getting a minute to get into it. But we'll see how it ends to see if I even want to continue this series or not. I was editing before my shower, but my iPad died. I need to finish editing that, so probably I haven't finished in 3.5 hours. It says I'll get done around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something around there. I'll try to finish the book. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow. And then I don't have any more physical books with me, so I might go to the library tomorrow, or maybe I'll go to Barnes & Noble. I don't really have extra money right now to even buy books, which sucks. I don't want to read anymore. Terrible setup. I forgot my tripod upstairs. Don't really care though. So I have 1.5 hours left. I'm on page 249. It got good, you know, the betrayal hit, the plot twist hit. Depending how it ends, I will want the second book to see that. But at first, I thought there was going to be a love triangle. There's not, thankfully. I hate love triangles. So I have about 1 hour left of reading. And I'm at 3:22. I think I'm going to finish it tonight, but I'm not sure. If I don't finish it, like I said, I'll finish it tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just finish it tonight and make up from the hour I missed yesterday because I fell asleep. But yeah. So I just finished the book. The alarm went off and everything, but I finished it. The ending, in my opinion, was just all over the place. Like, my mind was trying to wrap around it, but I couldn't. But I could. My mind was just, I just feel like so much happened at the end. It felt a little rushed. Fortunately, I can already see where this book is going. I read too many fantasy romance books. That's it. I can just see where this is going. I will be getting the second book. I do want to see, but I don't even know. But anyway, I will be going to the library tomorrow. Molly, you going with me?
Huh?
Going to the library with me?
Sure.
Period. Good morning, USA. Good morning, everyone. Another day, not another slide, because I'm tired. I think my screen time for today is like 7 hours and 52 minutes. It's the shortest one of this week, so only gets worse from here. So with that being said, my husband is taking us to the gym. Do I want to go to the gym? Not really, but I do want to be one of those gym girlies, so I will be going. So I will be listening probably to the Bible again. I'm starting to regret this challenge. I am in a reading slump. I am rating like every book a 3-star, 3 to 2-star. Like nothing is really piquing my interest right now. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? So it's currently 11:30. 11:15, 11:30, somewhere around there. I just got back from the library. I took a nap after the gym, after I ate and everything. So let me show you what books I got. The first book I got from the library was The Night Circus. Second book I got, I don't know what this is about, Bringing Down the Duke. I thought it was cute. It gave old. Then I got this book. I've been wanting to read this, but I just never got around to it. I was gonna listen to it, but I was like, I don't really want to listen to it. So I got it in the library. I seen it and I was like, oh my goodness, amazing. So I got Lessons in Chemistry. Barnes & Noble had that stand up for months. So I was like, okay, it has to be somewhat good. I don't know what book should I read first.
The one I picked out?
He picked out this. I don't know why. Why you pick this out for?
'Cause
What
it
spoke
looks
to
like
you?
I don't know. It has that like that new age book look that every book has, that art style.
Okay.
So it looks like something you would read.
It is. Better be good. But I'm gonna try to find this book on Hoopla to listen to it if my eyes ever get tired of reading, which they probably will. But I do think I'm only gonna get one book in today into 6 hours. As we can see, I'm in the dark yet again. Reading. I have 3 hours and like 15 minutes left. I am on chapter 17, so what page is that? Page 139. This book is so good. So good. But their relationship was so cute. So sweet. It was just funny to read the relationship. So I have 2 hours left of this challenge. It's currently 3 o'clock, I think. I'm on chapter 28. About this much left. The book's good so far. I enjoy it, but it's not a 5-star. Like, it's about a 4-star for me so far. I got bored a few times, but that just be because I'm tired of reading. Like the 5th book I read in 3 days. I'm probably gonna try to knock it out in the last 2 hours. I have about 140 pages left. I just finished the book and I have 25 minutes left to read. I don't want to, but I will accomplish it. But yeah, this book was really good. Really good. Good morning. More like afternoon, I think. No, it's not. It's still morning. Anyway, today is Thursday. Today's a long one. It's a very long one. Not the longest, but one of the longest. I have to read for 10 hours and 27 minutes, I believe. Damn! So, I started early, woke up, went to the gym again, and I listened to my Bible yet again. Came home, and I found an audiobook that I could listen to today, since today I have a lot to do. So I picked King's Cage by Victoria, something like that. The Red Queen series. I've already read the first 2 books, but it's been a while. I had to go to Google and ask how it ended, what Glass Sword ended. This book will probably be all day today. Listening to it, it says it's usually 17 hours. I'm 2 times speed per usual. So it's probably gonna take me the whole time. If I get tired of this book, which I will. I read the last book, I believe, earlier this year, and I had to take a break. Mare was bothering me.
My little soda pop.
So as I am reading my book, I redid my home screen for my iPad. I'll show you, I'm proud of it. Isn't it just so cute? Yeah, it is. You a hater. Malia's a hater. I am 67% of the way through. I have like, how much more I gotta listen? An hour and a half left to listen, and then I'm done with this book. It's okay. It's okay. Just a bunch of weirdos. So I just finished that book, and I have about 3 hours left. And I'm probably gonna just listen to King's Cage and cook. So it's currently like 4:30, and I can't go back to sleep. I woke up at 3:30. Right here. I'm gonna start my timer just to start it getting over with, I guess. So I'm gonna start reading on my phone.
Side eye. Side eye.
So the book I decided to read was No Escape by Gretchen something. I can't remember her name. But it's a reread. I read it before. I really liked it. And that's the only thing I could find on Kindle that I really want to read right now. Or I just had interest in reading. But yeah, it's been about over 30 minutes. 30 pages in. It's like the movie Escape Room, basically, where they sign up for an escape room and they all die, whatever. Or they get invited to escape room. I read this book twice so far. I think this is my 3rd time reading it ever. And it finally, something that I read so much Like, one of the details finally, like, clicked into place on why it was like that. And, like, it's not obvious in your face. You have to really think about it. But, oh my goodness, it makes sense. Totally makes sense. So I did not record at all yesterday, and I forgot about it, but I did finish my 10 hours, which sucked. But today it's like 11 hours and 30 minutes. I'm not finishing that today. Already almost 11 o'clock. I do know I want to finish this book today, so I will be reading this. It's probably going to take me about 6 hours. Run another book that I keep wanting to read. I'll keep you updated. So I just looked at my phone and I have 11 hours and 27 minutes. I'm still going to time it, even though I think I'm not going to finish this challenge today. But we'll just see how far I can get. And if I do finish it, I will be shocked. But I am very excited to read this book. So I'm back home, obviously. And I did indeed finish this book. The reviews hyped it up a lot more than I expected. I gave it a 4. It was good, but I wouldn't put it in the horror section, because that's where it is. It's in the horror section of Barnes & Noble. I'm putting it more during like thriller. After I read that book, I was down to like 5.5, 6 hours maybe, somewhere around there. But on the way back, we have an hour car ride back, which put us to, let me say 4:30. 4 hours and 30 minutes. And I listened to my Bible on the way back. Now I'm gonna read this book. I bought this yesterday too. This is also in the horror section. After 4.5 hours, I'll probably be done with this. I might take a nap though, I'm tired. But either way, I actually think I might finish this challenge today. I worked on it. We didn't really do much at the camper, so I was able to read the whole time and talk and hang out. But my cat's name's not Kitty, it's Charles. So I'll be like, Charles? Charles? Hello everyone. It's been a few days. It's currently Monday, the 25th. I'm just read the books I read, my rating. I don't know. I didn't really go into depth with it. First book I read was The Midnight Game. Gave it a 4-star. It's basically 6 strangers meets up to do this like ritual. And usually I don't read books like this. They give me nightmares, but this one wasn't really scary. But it was a good book. I liked it. The next book I listened to it, was The Asylum Confessions. And this is basically just people in the asylum who maybe never told like their actual story, like their whole stories and stuff, and why they ended up in that asylum. These people's stories, one of them was really icky to me. A few of them were actually, all of them were icky, but one of them made me like that. Like I almost skipped the whole thing because it was kind of just like a Bonnie and Clyde, but they called themselves Barbie and Ken. The next one I read was Swamp Story. Gave this a 4 stars as well. I loved it. I actually really liked this book. Like, thinking back on it, I really liked it. It was just kind of chaotic. Like, so much was happening because it's based on like so many different people's stories throughout in Florida. They merged at the end, but it was good overall. Like, I liked it. It was kind of funny. The 4th book I read was Betting on You. Gave that a 2-star. I talked about this. I just did not really like it. This is like the second book by her that I didn't really like. And I feel like between these 2 books, she just made me not like the main character. The next book I read was Light Lark. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling it. But I gave it a 3. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was okay for me. Next. I don't know if I'm going to read the next book. I might. Because it did leave off with like a little cliffhanger. But like, don't really care. Next book I read was Lessons in Chemistry. I liked it. I gave it a 4-star. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. Like, and it was so fast paced. The next book was The Teacher. I gave it a 3 stars. It was okay. Then the last book I read was #No Escape. This was a reread for me. I enjoyed this book. For the first time I read it, I was on like the last few pages and it was like the biggest plot twist. And I was like, I will say for Saturday, I did not finish it. I got addicted to Gardenscapes yet again. And instead of, you know, reading that book I was going to read, I forgot a book. The last book I read was The Troop. That one, gave it a 4 stars. I liked it. It's considered a horror book. And when I think of horror, I think of like scary. This is not scary at all. It's more of like a psychological horror, I would consider it. I don't know how to really explain it. I read 9 books in a week. It don't seem right. I feel like I read more. But some days I didn't have to read much. But yes, this was my take at the challenge. I suck.